So we just got some unfortunate news that came out that Sammy Watkins has been placed onto the injured reserve. We saw earlier this week that him and Christian Watson both were dealing with a hamstring injury. We weren't sure if he was going to play. It came out yesterday that he would officially be out for Sunday's game versus the Buccaneers. But then today, it seems to be worse than just a one-game injury. It looks as if he's at least going to be out 4 games now, because when you're placed on the injured reserve, you have to at least miss 4 games. So this hamstring injury for Sammy Watkins seems to be pretty serious, that he's actually been placed onto the injured reserve. And earlier this offseason, when we added Sammy Watkins, we were able to get him for a pretty solid deal. One of the reasons was because of his injury history. For the past years, he hasn't been able to stay healthy throughout the season. And so that was the one worry with the Packers signing him. The question we all had is he going to be able to stay healthy? So we all hoped he would. And unfortunately for him, he is going to miss at least the next 4 games. Hopefully for the Packers, he can come back strong and heal from that injury and be ready to go, after the 4 games he misses. It's just sad to see, honestly, because he was starting to build chemistry with Rodgers. He had 3 receptions for 93 yards last week, had that nice 55-yard play last week, and Rodgers was talking about the chemistry they were building and how he liked what he saw from Sammy Watkins. So it stinks for Sammy Watkins that he is dealing with another injury. It's tough, injuries in the NFL to, have to miss games because of these injuries. So Sammy Watkins is out, and then because the rest of the on Sunday for the Packers and Buccaneers, we have lots of uncertainties at wide receiver for both teams. With Mike Evans already out, we know Sammy Watkins is out, and then, of course, Christian Watson, Randall Cobb questionable. Luckily, Allen Lazard will be playing. And then also with Sammy Watkins being placed onto the injured reserve, the Packers have elevated both Patrick Taylor and Juwan Winfrey from the practice squad. So those guys could get some playing time on Sunday. And depending, whether or not Christian Watson or Cobb are playing, clearly Romeo Doubs is going to get a lot of action. Allen Lazard, Amari Rodgers potentially, and then now with Juwan Winfrey being elevated from the practice squad, he could as well. So we'll see what happens here on Sunday. Lots of injured receivers. The Packers will probably even more so now rely on the running game. But hopefully Sammy Watkins will heal up in the next 4 weeks, be ready to go. There's probably going to be question marks or questions as to will the Packers add another receiver at some point, which I would not be opposed to if there was some guy out there, that could add, could help this Packers team. We don't know how long Sammy Watkins will be out. Hopefully it's only 4 games, but some sad news today. But hopefully come in tomorrow, we'll play well, get the running game going, and see if these young receivers, Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson if he plays, Juwan Winfrey, whoever it is, hopefully we can get the job done tomorrow. But I just want to come in, break that news to you guys, share it here, and I'll see you guys next time.